this is Chef Ajay Chopra. Today I want to share a lovely recipe with you. Well, this dish is the most ordered dish at home in India. I'm talking about biryani. I'm going to make a beautiful chicken biryani in very easy steps so that you can make the same thing at home. Firstly, I'm going to start with boiling the rice, and the rice doneness is very important because half of the rice cooks in the water and half of it will be cooked on dum. So I have soaked basmati rice, which I'm going to boil very quickly in this water and stock mixture. Yes, stock. Nothing very big, chicken stock, which means you get some chicken bones and boil them with some garam masala. That is it. Very simple. So all you have to do is just soak your rice very well. It has to be soaked for at least 2 hours. The more you soak, the quicker it cooks. But also, the more it soaks, easier for it to break. So you have to be very careful when you soak the rice. So all I'm going to do is now just transfer this rice gently into this pan. The water is already boiling with garam masalas. And if you see, I am not using no kadshi, no spoon, nothing. Just add the rice just like that. Now 5 to 7 minutes, and it's going to get cooked 60%. It's important to add enough salt in the water and also the garam masala. Just a quick gentle stir to the rice. Now this rice has become nice and long. Just have a look at this, how beautiful this rice has become. This is done. You know, it should just have a bite, so that it's important that on dum it will not break. At the same point of time, it will soak up the juices of the chicken curry. Rice is done. Now the next step is to make a beautiful chicken jhol. Well, jhol just like a curry, but has to be nice and flavorful and thin. So I'm going to begin that with desi ghee. And I'm going to start with some whole spices. This is cinnamon, a bit of small green cardamom, black cardamom and cloves. Now this is just going to crackle, and then I will add onions, which are thinly sliced. Now this is very important, that we slice the onion really thin so that it gets cooked evenly and quickly. Now this needs to turn into golden brown onions. Until that time, we're going to keep cooking. So the onions are getting nicely brown. Now is the time to add the chicken. Well, a lot of people say that chicken has to be marinated with yogurt, this, that. There are hundreds of recipes of biryani. Well, this recipe is my recipe, which I learned from the chefs from Lucknow, and this is an amazing recipe because this is like a jhol wali biryani, somewhat like an avdi biryani, and it's very flavorful, very easy to make. We start cooking the chicken, but slight stock needs to be added so that the onions don't get burnt. Once the chicken starts to get cooked from outside, then I'm going to add ginger garlic paste, preferably diluted in stock or water, because again it should not start burning. I only wish you could be here to smell what I'm smelling. It's gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of turmeric powder, some coriander powder, and some chili powder. Now all of this needs to get cooked really well before we start adding the yogurt into it, because the yogurt is going to help giving it the sourness as well as the body to the gravy. Now the masalas are getting completely cooked, and now is the time to reduce the temperature of the pan. So what I'm going to do is add a little more stock. Now we're going to add the yogurt. When you add the yogurt, you have to continuously keep stirring it, otherwise the yogurt will get split, and that's not what we want. Now we have to cook this gently so that the entire curry kind of starts coming together. I've just added basic spices. These are the foundational spices of any Indian cooking, and they are the basic flavors, but now the enhancements will come. So we have flavorings in the rice, which were cinnamon, cardamom, cloves. Biryani will have flavoring of the garam masala. Will have flavoring from mint and coriander. Also, I have saffron and a special spice mix that I'm going to put towards the end. I'm going to continuously keep stirring this whilst this is getting cooked. I'm also going to add a green chili, but all I'm going to do is just break open the green chili because I just need the flavor of the green chili, not the spiciness of it. So just 2 green chilies broken open. You can also put slit green chilies here. And then I'm going to add some mint and a little bit of chopped coriander. Now this is a special garam masala that I've made. This is home ground. It's got cumin, it's got coriander, it's got cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, a little bit of rose petal powder, black pepper. You know, the way you make your garam masala, but just a little addition of rose petals just lifts it up. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cream. Now this cream is going to give it a beautiful richness, as well as it's going to give it that mellowness, and along with it will come a little bit of saffron. Well, saffron is definitely integral in making a biryani nice and flavorful. Just a few strands of saffron. Now this jhol is about to become ready. Ideally, now this jhol is getting complete. I am just going to finish this with a little bit of lemon juice. Now the beauty about the biryani is that a little bit that sourness, mellow, all these flavors kind of come together, and this is ready. My rice is boiled. Now the final step is to just make a lovely jhol, and that jhol is going to be made with cream and ghee. Alright, so this cream and about 1 large spoon of ghee. Both of this just needs to become one mixture. So I put cream, ghee, saffron. Now this special spice mix is a bit of peppercorn and a bit of cloves, along with just a small pinch of the garam masala. And we're done. This is going to be used for layering so that the biryani stays absolutely moist. Okay, now we're going to layer, starting with a few pieces of chicken and some gravy at the base. Now remember that the rice is just half done, so we want to make sure that the rice is fully cooked, and this will be cooked on dum. Dum basically means cooked in a closed pot with its own steam. So layer 1, I'm going to dress it with some brown onions, some chopped coriander, a little bit of mint, a little bit of this jhol, and a little bit of this cream and ghee jhol. Alright, so now I put another layer of chicken, now another layer of rice. Now just topping this up with a little bit more jhol, this cream and ghee jhol. If you want, you can add rose water or kevada water as well, but nobody in my family likes that, so I'm avoiding that. If you like it, please add it. If you don't like it, you can avoid it. Final garnish with some coriander. I'm just repeating the same layering. So layer 1 and layer 2 are exactly the same. Just that on layer 2, I'm adding some juliennes of ginger. Okay, now this needs to be cooking on dum. So what I'll do is I'll cover it with a lid and seal the sides with atta. Or if I have a tight fitting lid, then just go with it. Cook on a very gentle flame for about 15 to 18 minutes. The test of the biryani I will tell you when the biryani comes out. So I've just got some atta. Here's the lid going right on top. Now this needs to be pressed well. This cannot be done on induction, so I'm going to use my gas flame, put a tawa, heat the tawa, and then put this on top of it for 15 to 18 minutes. And the test is that once this lid I'm not able to touch from the back of my finger, it should give me a chatka. Then I know the biryani is done. Now, as I said, the test for making sure that the biryani is done, the pot is sealed. So how will I come to know that the biryani is done? So all I need to do is, with the back of my hand, I need to press this, and this should be hot enough that gives me a little bit of that shock. So now is the time to open the lid. There you go. Let's get this off. I must say that this biryani is smelling gorgeous. All the beginners, you can get inside the kitchen and make this. It's not very difficult. I'm just garnishing with this chopped coriander and some fried onions finally, and some chopped mint. That's it, really. Go, enjoy, try this.